제 208회 매웠는데 참을만해.
안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. Welcome back to Let's Speak Korean. 10 minutes a day, every day, your guide to the Korean language. And sitting next to me is your guide to the Korean language.
The guy who got...
The guy who guides.
Yes, not just the show, but yeah, 안녕하세요. I'm Stephen Revere. Thank you all for being with us once again. You know, I've lived in Korea for almost 10 years now. In that time, I've gotten used to a lot of things that absolutely seem bizarre to me when I first got here. From our students, as you introduce yourselves, I'd like to hear something you've gotten used to.
Yeah, of course.
In your
But at
short
first,
time-
I'd like to introduce myself.
good.
여러분 안녕하세요. 제 이름은 마리나입니다.
How long have you been here?
6개월.
6개월, 6 months.
6 months, yeah. And at first, Korean used to ask me about my age. But
they still do,
it
right.
this year,
Yeah,
but now
right.
it's 괜찮아.
You're
괜찮아,
used to it
yeah.
now,
Many
okay.
people who don't get used to asking about age, are you married, how much do you make, what do you do, all these personal questions as soon as they meet you, right?
Yeah.
And Arthur?
Yes, everybody. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요, 여러분. 저는 아들입니다. At first, I wasn't able to eat any Korean food at all, but now I've gotten used to it.
That's so nice. Now, I wonder what this has to do with our dialogue. Take a close listen and see if you can figure it out.
Wrap it up
With Lisa.
and Steven.
너 아까 잘 먹더라. 매웠는데 참을만해. 너 한국 사람이 다 됐구나. 맞아. 못 먹는 한국 음식이 없으니까.
Okay, Stephen is eating spicy food so well that now they say, you're just as good as a Korean person now. So this first line, we're eating 불닭 before. 불닭 is fire chicken. Stephen ate it, and his friend was like, oh, you're such a good eater. You can eat all this spicy food. So hence the first line, 너 아까 잘 먹더라. You were eating it relatively well.
Yes, when things are difficult to eat, such as spicy food, they consider that difficult to eat, right? So, 아까 is just a moment ago, and 잘 먹어, 잘 먹더라. Wow, surprisingly, 더라 ending shows a little bit of surprise. Oh, 잘 먹더라.
Surprise and observation, right? So if you were Koreans, of course, like to have a drink with someone they're getting close to, and if you're a good drinker or you drink well alcohol, then they could say, 너 아까 잘 마시더라. Okay, you drank quite well. Let's try that as well.
너 아까 잘 마시더라.
너 아까 잘 마시더라.
Very nice.
You get a lot of respect in Korea, too, for being
Wow,
a good
you're a good
drinker.
drinker.
Wow, that's another little difference there. Wow, you drink well.
I got it going on. I drink well. Okay, so Stephen responds by saying, well, you know what? It was spicy. 매웠는데 참을만해. Even though it was spicy, I could endure it. That was okay. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was, right? 뭐뭐만해.
Yeah, we've had 먹을만해, right? Oh, it's worth trying. It's worth eating. 볼만해. It's worth seeing if you're talking about a movie, right? 영화, 그 영화가 볼만해. It's worth seeing that movie. Here, we've got 참을만해. 참다 is the verb for to endure, to put up with something.
Right.
So it's worth putting up with for that good taste, even though it's spicy.
And they respond by saying, 너 한국 사람이 다 됐구나. This is what we were getting at before. What is something that you couldn't get used to in Korea, but now you are very, very good at or don't mind at all? 한국 사람, Korean person, 다 됐구나. You are all a Korean person now? Okay, no, you're just as good as a Korean person now. You don't even seem like a foreigner to me anymore. People say that to you all the time, right, Stephen?
Yeah, this is the thing. You have to learn this expression because you're going to hear it all the time if you do anything that seems pretty Korean.
No. Even if you don't speak Korean or you can't do anything well, just because you say, oh, 안녕하세요 really well, they're like, oh, you speak Korean well.
And in this case, the expression is, wow, you're just like a Korean now. 다 되다, to become completely something, right? 되다 is kind of to become in most situations, and 다 is completely in this instance, not all. So, 다 됐구나. Surprise at the fact that someone has become completely Korean.
네, let's try saying this. 한국 사람 다 됐구나.
한국 사람이 다 됐구나.
한국 사람이 다 됐구나.
Right, and then one thing that's pretty interesting about that is that E there, 한국 사람 E, you've got a subject there. We think, in English of course, become a person, that's the object. Why is the subject marker there? This is one of those double subject sentences. 나는, the 는 is not there, but it's implied, it's omitted. 나는 한국 사람이 다 됐구나. That's what's
너는,
going
you
on.
are, you have.
Yeah, and this it's 너는, he's talking to me, right? If I was talking about myself, it's 나는 한국 사람이 다 됐구나.
됐어요. 다 됐구나. All right. And Stephen responds with saying, 맞아, that's right. 못 먹는 한국 음식, 맞아? 못 먹는 음식이 없으니까. There's no food that I can't eat now, like, or Korean food that I can't eat now. Hence, I am now a Korean person. I've become a Korean person.
At least it did the common pronunciation. A very common way to pronounce that is 맞아, 맞아. But that's actually improper, but it's very common.
Verbally.
Yes, all the time we say 맞아, but actually it's supposed to be 맞아. And only in the low form, really, people don't say 맞아요. You'll always hear 맞아요, but in the low form, sometimes you hear 맞아.
맞아요.
Very good.
All right, let's go on to Korean Insight. Korean Insight. Hey, Stephen, what are you doing?
다림이
다림질.
질하고 있어.
Really? It's not even plugged in. Anyways,
killing it. 와이셔츠를 다림이 질하는 거야.
watch your mic. I see.
Watch my mic.
Watch your mic.
큰일 날 뻔했어. Yes.
And we call only these shirts that are button-down shirts in English or dress shirts 와이셔츠, right?
Yeah.
Listen to the pronunciation. 와이셔츠. So in other words,
Why?
yeah, why?
Because it looks like a Y.
That's what I was about to say. Look,
Good job.
you pick up the arms, it's a waishotsu.
Oh, is it the arms? I always thought the collar was what made it look like a Y. Like this. This looks like a Y. huh?
When I teach English, my Korean students say, this is why. Get it?
Oh, really?
Why? Double punch.
Hey, that means the joke's a little cold. Anyway, how about I summarize?
Okay.
Okay. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to hear 아까, which is just a moment ago, right? We had just a moment ago. 아까 잘 먹더라. Just a little bit ago, you ate well. What was difficult about it? It was spicy food. So, 참을만해. It's worth putting up with that spiciness to eat it. And then, something you'll hear all the time if you're living in Korea and you do something that seems Korean. 너 한국 사람이 다 됐구나. Wow, you become just like a Korean person. Isn't that amazing? And then the last line, 못 먹는 한국 음식이 없으니까. Because there's no Korean food, I can't eat, or one can't eat. Remember, the pronunciation there is not 먹는, it's 먹는. 먹는 음식.
All right, let's take a final look at our flash animation and see how you did today.
너 아까 잘 먹더라. 매웠는데 참을만해. 나 한국 사람이 다 됐구나. 맞아. 못 먹는 한국 음식이 없으니까.
Okay, that was our lesson for today. 어려웠어요? How was it?
어렵지만 배울만 했어요.
And Arthur?
어렵지만 배울만 했어요.
Really? That's good to know. Well, hopefully we'll be able to extend our time in the future, and that way it really will be worth your time. But I'm sure they got their time's worth 10 minutes, all packed in there. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you back here next
And in
time.
the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, where do you go?
TV.com.
IronTV.com and then scroll down and click on Let's Speak Korean.